Today's video is going to be doing this look. This came along slowly, but I knew I wanted to do like a gray kind of blackish look, like kind of very prominent crease, and then some lashes and a pretty lip, because it's late at night and I'm going nowhere. That's why I'm doing this. So if you want to have this look and also go nowhere but look fabulous while watching Netflix, then keep watching. We're gonna be using Tati Beauty's palette today, which is super beautiful. I've already done my face, you guys. I am loving, oh my gosh. I started using this because Jaclyn Hill was talking about it. It's the Laura Mercier. I know I talk about the translucent powder, but this one is called the translucent loose setting powder in Glow. Oh my God, it's so good. And I have oily face. If you have an oily face, do not fear. This thing is amazing. It just gives you a nice sheen without looking like a disco balls. I just tried a new foundation on and we'll see how it works out through the night. But this is the Jouer Essential High Coverage Cream Foundation. It actually has hyaluronic acid in it. It's matte. This is nutmeg, but I never use this and I wanted to try it because everyone else is trying it. Oh my gosh, it covered my face like, this is full coverage. So here we go. Okay, so I'm gonna use the Tati Beauty. And as you can see, there's a lot of beautiful colors. I'm actually gonna probably use this whole kind of gray, bluish black. And then maybe I'll put some Aura. God, see, I did this the other video, like what's it called? So Aura, so I'm gonna try some of those. We're just gonna see what's going on. When you're getting ready at night, don't forget your glass. Let's get some wine in there. So I'm going to start and prep my eyes with, it's like a fluffy brush, which is the Morphe Jaclyn Hill JH33. This is a really good brush. And I'm gonna use it just to cover the eyes with this color, the one that I cannot say, Aura. It's Aura or Aura? I know it's Aura. Okay, so what I'm gonna focus on is putting this light color just on the lid. Anytime you put shadow past, like if I put it up here and just do a wash, my other shadow is not going to stick. So I'm just going to use this on the lid. And then I found, because I don't know if this color is light enough, I found this Maybelline. I don't even know what color it is because I took the tag off, but it's some Maybelline, just like, it's not, this looks white on camera. And I just want to blend, I really want to completely make my lid as pale as possible. And this is going to be an amazing frame. I always put my light color right underneath my eyelash, like the eyelash line. I don't know why, because I think when I add color later, or maybe I want to brighten the eye. I don't know. This is what I always do. Even if I do a smoky eye and I do black down here, I always put a light color right underneath the eyelash to like brighten the eyes. It may look weird now, but I promise you it'll look great. Okay, then I'm going to take this Morphe E36 and I'm going to dip it in Sequin, which is this color. I want to create a shape to really build this eye look. Okay, so what I'm doing too, as you can see, is I'm just creating a line. I'm going to actually shade up so I can be as sloppy as I want up. Well, not as sloppy, but I'm kind of sloppy. But what I want to do is just create, it's probably more of a 60s look, but I just want to carve out my lid. And then I'm going to go a little in here to my eye. This is very dangerous. Someone is going to this up, I just want to say. But with practice, you will do this right. I might even mess up tonight, but I can always fix it and I'll show you how if I mess it up. Okay, so I brought this down. We're not just gonna leave this. We're gonna do a nice little Cleopatra eye. And again, I like to find my eyes, like look straight ahead, grab in that corner with your color and just flick up as you look ahead. So as you can see, I kind of messed up. See how I went too far here? That's fine, we'll fix it. You won't even notice. but I'm just going to flick up to create that kind of cat eye shape. We're gonna blend the hell out of this. Okay, as you can see, I've really blended this out as much, not even as much as I could. I could probably go like for another 10 minutes, literally. Like, this is the Morphe M506. I've just taken what's in my eye and just pushed up and blended in like tiny little circles, swipe. So let's do the other eye, and then we're going to make it symmetrical. Okay, see how this looks like a freaking amateur? I want you to see that. Look, splotchy, like it looks like connect the dots gone wrong. I trust me. The wine. Trust me, this is gonna look great once we blend it out. Once we blend it out. Stand by. Okay, so I blended out for as much as I could do. Not that as much as I could do, but just as much as I could handle. Also, always try to have that clean brush so you can flick any fallout, which I don't really have a lot. But what I want to do is now look at myself and then see where I need to erase. When I say erase, it's taking a thin little brush, whatever, and put it in that light, put it in that Maybelline, put it in that Aura or Aura. God, why can't I say that? It sounds so weird. And then what I mean erase is I'm gonna flick up and basically see how I'm making that line so much straighter right there? This side's a mess, let me tell you. Okay, see how you can't even see a line? I'm gonna create that. And a lot of people will do this with you can do tape, or I could actually put, for instance, concealer up here and then go, with my beauty blender, but it's not that bad. It's not like I'm totally that bad, but I'm just creating more of a lift. So now my eyes have a nice lift. So what I'm going to do now is grab a very thin angled brush, and I'm gonna dip it in the black, which is Memory Matte. That's that guy. And I'm going to basically make a cat eyeliner as best as I can right now. The trick of making a nice cat is, again, I'm gonna try to do this in the monitor. As I'm at the corner of my eye, I'm gonna flick up. Okay? And again, if you mess up, it's okay. And you don't have to put a lot of black on here, you could just do a light. You could actually do this with anything. Pencil, very faint color. I just trust myself so I can do it. So I just flick up and then you draw down. So I flicked up and then I'm gonna draw it down towards the lash line. Now, because I don't want this a perfect line as a cat eye, this one that I used before for that grayish color, I'm just gonna go over it and just kind of buff it out. And when you buff it out, unless you have a perfect line, you don't look like you messed up. It looks airbrushed than if you had this, a liquid liner. If you're not going to do perfect eyeliner, do eyeshadow and then buff it out. That is literally the key to perfect liner, is eyeshadow. And a lot of people don't know that, I'm surprised. So I'm just gonna bring this in. I'm not adding anything to it. I'm just going to bring it in to my inner corner, not to all the way, but probably to where my lash ends. This is not a scary part, but take that same angled eyeliner brush that you have, and I do with the black, and I put it on my inner lash, and I'm gonna stamp it and then slowly kind of swipe it through. I'm gonna do it on right where my eyelashes start, at the very tip. And you don't wanna have a lot on here, because if you go like this, you're gonna scrub up against your lashes, you're gonna get fallout and it's gonna land here, your concealer's gonna be gross, and you're gonna look like you have a black eye. Black eyes are so not sexy. And just going over, it doesn't need to be perfect. I don't like what I did here. I don't know what happened, but if you guys see something weird, don't worry, I see the same thing. I don't like it. It's like I nicked it or something. Ugh. I could fix it with concealer maybe, but let's not worry about it yet. Okay, this one is like fading. Let me go over that again. You want like a thicker, a denser brush. This is the M519 Morphe. I use a lot of Morphe brushes. I'm gonna put it back in that original gray that we did. And I'm just gonna go here and just swipe like little wipers. Last what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take that same angled brush. I'm not changing them, like you don't need a lot of brushes. And I'm going to use that gray underneath. The furthest part of my actual iris, right? Is that the whole eye? Jeez, I don't know. I'm going to only want to go that far. It tricks the eye. Normally I go in all the way. We're not doing that today. So see how sometimes it doesn't work out? See, I didn't say I was perfect. I'm just a human being doing makeup. Sloppy, too far in, perfect. So I'm just going to make each side the same. If you're sloppy and you went in too far, you can't fix the other side without kind of making it a mess. Fix the side that went in too far and then match the other side, because you can add, you can't take away, if that makes sense. And I've never really learned that trick. Yeah, that's me. Once I put the lashes on, oh, this is gonna look so amazing. You know what I thought? Maybe we should put some glitter. Tati has a really great glitter. We're just gonna press in. God, please work. I like to use my fingers. A lot of this glitter does not work if you use a brush. So we're just gonna press and kind of like stamp. Sometimes I hate doing this because once you go glitter, you can't go back. Oh, excuse me, I went too low. See? That's why you don't drink wine and do makeup. This is the dumbest idea ever. This is when I take that thing and I go like this to erase all of the bad decisions that I made. Oh my God, do you see that? Do you see that? It's called glitter on the face. Luckily it got off. I almost took it off. I don't know if I like this look. So to just lighten the eyes a little bit, I'm gonna go back into Aura. Oh my gosh, Aura. Normally people do this with concealer, but we're not going to. We're gonna do it with eyeshadow. I don't got time for all that. And now I'm gonna put mascara on. Like, to me in person, I hate this. I wanna stop recording. Okay, so for blush, what we're gonna use, this is probably from 4 years ago. This was the Jaclyn Hill Becca collaboration. And this color is called Amaretto. It's one of my favorite. Remember when I said I put too much blush? Hello to my life. This one I don't like to put all over my face too much, but I do like to like curve it up. I'm not saying all of you guys curve it up. It's all about what your skin tone is, what your hair color is. If you're going into a business meeting, maybe you're not gonna put blush all over your face, but for me, I work for myself, so I can do anything I damn well please. If I go into meetings for other people, I'm not gonna put blush all over. You don't wanna look like a crazy pants. Remember when I just said I'm not gonna put this all over my face? Did I just not listen to anything I was saying? I forgot how much I love this color. Okay, so kind of gives that burnt look, right? Again, too, I don't want to have it too much. I want to look highlighted. Again, I keep saying again, I don't want to put highlighter on. It's gonna happen. So let's put some highlighter on. I'm gonna use this first. This, you can't really tell the color, but this is the Laura Mercier Highlight 1. We're just gonna put this literally at the highest point. Told you I was not gonna do this. Don't forget clavicle. Clavicle. The Ofra Rodeo Drive. Just one of my favorites because it has like a golden wet look. I have to put more blush. I feel like I erased my blush. Let's go on to lashes. Those are my eyelashes. That took so long. And in my tutorial on how you do eyelashes, I'm going to explain when you when you mess up, what to fix. There was things where I went too far over. There's reasons why all of these beauty people do not share how they put them on. With some lipstick, what I'm gonna use is a couple different lip liners. I'm gonna use the Aqua Lip from Forever, Makeup Forever, which is 5C. I wanna add a little like lightness. So I have a Charlotte Tilbury Pink Venus. I'm gonna go above the line I just did with the Makeup Forever to fill it in. I know there was a big controversy, but I love Jaclyn Hill's lipsticks. She's a makeup YouTuber. So Jaclyn Hill came out with these lipsticks and big controversy. Some people got like hairs or little things in them. I got a few that weren't perfect. Like even this one doesn't feel perfect from her warehouse, but I love it so much. I don't care. I don't care. This Patrick Ta, I actually love it. She's secure. It just makes my lips last forever. This stuff has lasted through like eating. Okay, so whenever I'm done with all my lipstick, I always go back over with my lip liner, and then I'm gonna do a little on the bottom. Ooh. And you just kind of scrub the bottom. I know I say scrub like, oh, it's so easy. It's not easy. And that's it. That is this kind of like 60s glam. There you guys are. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, like, comment below. Love ya. Bye.